Hey everybody, Charlie and I are two here, and welcome back to Pentiment. We last left off, we had a few episodes of talking to the nobleman that's here to check on his manuscript. Not really manuscript, his book that he's having transcribed and illuminated. And we got kicked out of the abbot's dinner because we started talking about Martin Luther, and as you can well guess, they weren't too fond of that. So now we are going to continue on. Oh, what was our last mission? What were we supposed to do here? Should tell us, right? Supper ended badly. Yep, there we go. An argument erupted between the Baron and the Abbot. Hopefully it will all get worked out in the morning. I should head back to my room to get notice for some sleep. All right, so we're going to sleep. I think we came down here just to save the game, to force it to save. It is a different time of day, so... Whoa. Amelie! Ah, no! Oh, this is the local, church, right? Pale horse, still on the floor. Key response here. If we remain silent, that makes us look suspicious. If we ask hello if you're alright, that links us to the scene. But, it's the right thing to do. We may be a rapscallion who spent time in Italy and is interested in the occult, but that doesn't mean we're an asshole. Hello, are you alright? Matins? Matins. The Pale Horse Death. What is Matins? A static hour corresponding to 2 a.m. It is used for the night of prayer. This little bunny's about to go jousting. Is this bull or donkey or whatever coughing up a goose or eating a goose? It's crazy. So 2 a.m. the Pale Horse Death. So somebody's died? You don't look too concerned. Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? What? Is this now? What is going on? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. Is she thinking it's a dream, maybe? Apologize, Andres. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she all right? She is, yes. Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Wait a minute. Okay, once again, I'm going to show my ignorance with, Catholicism and Christianity around this time. I thought mystic was a pagan term. Maybe it was, and during this time when they're trying to make everything shoehorned into Christian dogma, this is kind of like they've just taken that over. Is that the case? Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing in there? Does she live in a church? How long has she been here? How long? She's been sealed in the cells next to the church for almost 10 years now. Oh, I think I read something rather recently about this, about nuns being sealed into cells, some of them with children. I didn't read the full story on it. I just kind of browsed through the headline as I was scrolling through. This must be referring to that. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Her cell. I imagine that's this outcrop here. She is an anchoress, a religious hermit so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. Now, how does that help God? Pretty sure God doesn't want us to seal ourselves into cells. She is dead to the world but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. That would drive her batshit fucking crazy, right? Sorry for my French. By the way, I try my best not to curse in games, but this one, I mean, it has cursing in the text, so, all bets are off on this one. So, sorry if it offends you. This may not be the playthrough for you if you don't like bad words. I'll try to refrain from future playthroughs, but this one, I mean, the cat's out of the bag. Sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Yeah, she's locked in a cell. Of course she has visions. Was she local to Tassin, or was she a nun at Curacao? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria after it burned down. Let's see what Benedictine says. And Bavaria. Founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic. I want to say monastic. I know that's not right. Monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. Bavaria, powerful duchy in the southern Holy Roman Empire, southeastern rather, is east of Swabia, north of Tyrol. Tassin and Curacao set in the extreme south of the duchy, near the border with Tyrol. Bavaria. After it burned down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. Excuse me for a minute. Clear my throat. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Curacao could read, even poor brother Volkbert. Which one was that one? That's this little smug-looking dude. Thank you, Father Tomas. I must rest now. Okay, so she's saying that the pale horse of death will arrive at 2 a.m. It's not 2 a.m. right now, right? We just finished dinner. It's time to go home and go to bed. So it's not 2 yet. She's saying at 2 a.m. someone's going to get murdered. Of course, sister. Living in her cell. We do understand some medicine. Sounds like she's in a great deal of pain. She is. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can. I'm just stuck here thinking of the logistics of this lady living in this cell. Like, where does she poop? What does she do if she has, like, a medical emergency? Like, she's bricked in, right? Is that, or is there a door? I don't know. I'm confused. We'll find out more, I'm sure. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. Scoliosis? I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Excuse me. Sorry for that. I keep getting my voice keeps cracking. Let me drink some water here. Maybe that'll help. All right, let's try that again. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andres. Good night, Father, who thinks it's okay to keep a lady in the cell just because it's religious devotion. I guess that's the crazy thing with, like, societal norms, right? If you grow up in a society where things that we think now are crazy were just normal, then how would you know, right? It's just normal. Should we check anywhere else? Or should we just go straight home? All right, so it should be right here. Can we go down here? We cannot. All right. Oh, this is not the right house, is it? No, it's not. We got to go one more over. This is the bees. Okay. Gertner's. That's who we got to go to. Gertner's. Oh, I wonder if we go to sleep if we're going to go to like that dream world again with the little jester. This dude is just sleeping in a chair. That looks mighty uncomfortable, my dude. Aw, the little one is there in the bed with him. That's so cute. That's Big John, was that his name? It was Big something. We'll figure it out. All right, so I guess we just go to bed. Let's do it. Go to bed. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Hold on. Stay awake for a second. What time is it? So it says 20 hours, so it's 8 o'clock, right? 8 p.m. So 2 a.m. is when this is supposed to happen. Sleep hours. Go to bed. And go to sleep. We should have dream world visions, right? Oh, look at our little sleep cap. I think that's just the same cap we've been wearing. All right, that's when she said it'll happen, right? At Martin's. But maybe it's not this night. Time to get back to work. Let's go talk to everybody real quick. It's still raining. Ursula's not happy. Look at her, she's pissed. I gotta click. It's all right, Ursula. Good morning. Do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little crying won't hurt her. Besides, I think we've gotten almost all the leaks now. Ursula is my first child and she's been a handful, but I think I have the hang of it now. Big Jorg, not John, Jorg has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Eva when she was a baby. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. I'm not yet. I just wanted to be helpful. That is the honest answer. I have 2 older brothers, both married, so there are plenty of nieces and nephews for me to play uncle to. I think we'll do this one. I appreciate the offer. You'll make a fine husband someday, Andres. When will the storm let up? It's been going all morning. I would imagine living back in these times, like, as you can see here, they're trying to get all the leaks. Like, rain has just got to suck. I mean, you want it for your crops and everything, but like just for quality of life, it's got to really get you down when you can't get out of it like we can nowadays easily. I mean, let's be honest. Like today, when I go to work, as long as I'm not working in the motor pool, if I'm working in the office, I mean, I really just got to go to my car, which is in a garage, drive to work, and then walk 20, 30 feet to the front door of the office. And then I'm out. Like, so if it's raining, it's not a big deal. But like back in these days, like even inside, like you're not going to have a good time. Peter and Jorg are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Flooding. See, that's another thing that's got to suck. Oh my, is the farm in danger? Certainly hope everything's all right at the Abbey. No, I'm not concerned about the Abbey. Is the farm in danger? There's always a danger with this much rain, but we lived through worse. So, if they're concerned about flooding, they must be in, like, Bavaria's in the mountains. So, either they're concerned about mountain runoff, or they're in a valley, most likely near a river, that could flood. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it. We must have faith in providence and ensure what is to come. So, providence, this is one of those words that I've often just used in conversation and read, but never really thought about the meaning that much. Providence is like preordained, like fate, right? Not faith, but fate. Am I correct in that, or is there a little more to it than that? There may be, since it's often divine, right? Maybe providence is what God has laid out. So like the fate that God has willed. Is that what that means? Oh, I have some food for you. Hey, food, I'll take food. That's the one that our friend is trying to get with. Eva, right? Yeah. Here, sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Otto. Thank you. Otto wanted me to say hello, by the way. Oh, he did. Oh, she's smiling. She's got a thing for Otto. Good. Thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andres. Try to stay dry. Thanks, you too. Good luck. Also, personally, when I do work outside, which is quite often, I try to wear wet weather gear if I can. But there is hardly anything other than like biting wind in the cold. But just like being in the soaking rain will just get you down. Especially, like, you can wear all the wet weather gear in the world. At some point, it's going to get underneath it. And it's going to get down to places you don't want it to get. And then that's just when, like, all right, I'm done. My motivation is gone. My will is broken. I just want to get out of this rain. And for me, after I've been rained on, it doesn't matter if it's hot or it's cold. First thing I want to do is take a shower. We just disappeared. I'm assuming we went out the door. Andres. Are you doing all right, Peter? Oh, I didn't see that wall was broken. Is that from the flood? Well, no crap, it's from the flood. You can see the water flooding through there. We're not dumb. We're not going to say that. Some storm, huh? Is it always like this? Let's ask if they're doing all right. No, I'm not. Well, I don't know how to respond to that. When you ask somebody if they're doing all right, they're supposed to say, yeah, we're doing fine. Some of our sheep escaped, and I'd rather not spend my morning fixing this damned wall for the third time this year. Is the way it always is. Rain falls on the abbey and rolls downhill to us little people. Oh, is that not a metaphor for life, huh? Well, it's hard to blame the abbey for that. That's just how rain works. I mean, you're not wrong, but I think he was trying to say a little more than that. You as the artist should know that. There's a reason we're down here, and they're up there, Andres. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. The flood. Stormy morning. All right, we should kind of walk around a bit. I don't even think we can go this way now, right? Because the water? Nope, we can't step in water that Big York can just step over. But I think they want to funnel us this way for a reason. Let's talk to Indris. He says, hello. Awesome. Good conversation. Central town. This is where old Stink Eye McGee's at, Ulrich. God be with you, Andre. Seems like we have a good spring storm, though I'd hope it lets up soon. Good morning. It's annoying. I have to walk all the way up to the Abbey in this. Good morning. I'm sure it'll let up soon. As God wills it. Agnes, Ulrich. I paid Gret for last week's pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it. It's no trouble at all. Please say hello to Lucky for me. Of course, now I'm off to home and then to the Pfeiffers. Good morning, Agnes. What's going on at the Pfeiffers? This will be remembered. Uh-oh. Helena has had about a month to go before her child is due. The last one was hard. He didn't make it. God rest his soul. Oh, that's horrible to hear. I just want to give her the best chance she can have. It's in God's hands. Trust in providence. Once again, providence. I feel like that's a cop-out to say we don't have to have any culpability or responsibility because providence dictates everything. Always so rich, but I'll do what I can to help. Why make the Lord do all the work? Exactly. Who's to say the Lord did not place you in a position to do the work? Or to do the help? Or to use science? Kind of feel like that's all probably gifts from God, right? Must be off now. Good day to you both, and Andreas, stay out of the rain, as I stand directly in the rain. Tell Helena I will pray for her health. I'm not religious, so we're not going to say that. Until later, Agnes. North Town. Let's go check out the bakery. You can see our girl, Gret. Gret, what's up? How's life? Hello, Andres. Oh, nothing? That's all you got for me? What about Anna? Hi. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go check out the doctors up here, right? I don't think they called them doctors then. Herbalists? I don't know what they called them. More ruins. Oh, we already read that. Storch's house. And that's it. Okay, so nothing here. Just kind of want to check out, not absolutely everywhere, but most of the places. Let's check out the Steinauer house. And there's nobody in here. We could just rob them blind, but we won't because it's not an option. Not because I don't want to. I am a rapscallion. I don't think this cat would just be standing in the rain. I don't know. Doesn't seem right to me, but at least I get to pet the cat. With like a little, it's got like a man face on it. It's hilarious. All right, the church in Druckers. Oh, the Druckers aren't there. The mill, we should check out the mill. Let's go talk to these guys. Tomas. Father, I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at. I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard. Of course, Father, but they're going to be dug back up again anyway. Yes, but why disturb them unnecessarily? It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation is going to crack. Understand, perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries. Thank you, Lucky. Ossuary. Place for bones? I've heard that word before. Good day, Master Mailer. Good day, Father Tomas. Has he got fly? Yeah, he's got like flies flying about him. You guys see that? Is that an ambient thing, or is he just stinky? It's just around him. Okay. He has flies around him. That may be a clue. Everything went all right with the church? Oh yes, Lucky was again reminding me of the danger of severe rainfall composed to the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. Will be taken care of. God be with you, Andres. And with you, Father Tomas, until later. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe those flies were around this. Yeah, they're around this plant. They're probably bees and not flies. All right, there's the meadow. Let's go to the mill first. I recall this dude was an asshole, right? Glass windows? They must have cost a fortune. Oh, Staub, it's not your fault. You're a pointy-nosed dog. I'll pet you. All right. There's the mill. We can't go in there. What a curious mill. The wind turns the cells, and that powers the grinding stone. Okay, I don't think we need to go to the ruins. Let's go to the meadow. The shepherd's here, Till. Hello, Master Mailer. All right, good talk. Oh, look at the water. Whoa, who's that? Martin? Oh, we got a lot we can do here. Get a friendly greeting from Martin. We're a rapscallion. That raises us up 3, but we called him an idiot. That drops us down 3, so we're back to even. We apologize. That brings us up 1. We told him to help his family. That brings us down 2. Okay, so we're at like -1 here. 3 and 3. Eat shit, Andres. Achoo. Get out of here before you give us tuberculosis, dude. I should get to the scriptorium. Greneau will give me an earful if I'm late again. Okay, so Martin sneezed and ran off. Why was Martin running off? We probably should have played things different with Martin and became his friend. Niklaus? God be with you, Andres. Is God with us? Look at this rain. Are you still preparing to leave, even with this weather? The weather is unfortunate, but the Baron's wife, Lady Salomea... Oh, we get to see her at some point. Will be arriving today. My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives. How long have they been married? 7 years now. She's a fine woman, a true lady. She's a lady. I was hoping to bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves. I'm sure he would appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. He was glad you were willing to debate him at supper, even though he's sure the abbot will hold it against you. Ooh, rapscallion. We got to do this one. Let's read the rest. Well, Luther's work is worth debating, regardless of what the abbot thinks. Agreed. I just love arguing, honestly. The abbot is too conservative. I found it best to ignore him. The baron is a patron of the abbey. I didn't want to refuse him. Let's do rapscallion. Then you and my lord have much in common. Oh, we got some stuff going on here. Earn Lorenz Rothvogel's favor. Now, we got a check mark here. Does that mean we're going to pass this no matter what? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up with 2 down, which means we should have 3 in the favor. Claim Luther's ideas hold no interest to you. Caution Lorenz to be discreet about occultism. Would it be fair to say I found the Baron's favor? Success. It would. My lord bade me give you a token of his friendship in his absence. He says it's a small thing compared to future commissions, but he hopes that you will wear it with pride. What do we get? What an extraordinary pen. Please thank the Baron for me. We got a choice. In fact, I'll wear it right now. Many thanks. I'll keep it secure until I have clothing worthy of bearing it. So, a couple of ways this could go. If we don't wear it, we want to keep it secure. We may run into the Baron, who is then disheartened that we're not wearing it. If we wear it, we may piss off people from the Abbey that were basically the Baron's lackey. But you know what? We've kind of thrown in our lot with the Baron anyways, so we'll wear it right now. Many thanks. Oh, is it on? Oh, that's cool. As you wish, of course. Watch that have already been on and everybody's calling me a fool in the comments. Where has your master gone then? He went for a walk early in the morning. He didn't say when he'd be back. Is he dead? Oh, are we going to be wearing this and they're going to think we killed him and took it? Hope he returns soon. The rain is turning everything to mud. That seems odd, given the weather. Not odd for him. My lord enjoys hiking in all sorts of weather. A little rain never bothered him. I can sympathize. We Swabians enjoy a good walk through nature even in such conditions. Baron seems to be quite an unusual man in many ways. Well, I apologize for taking so much of your time. Good luck, Godspeed, and I hope you can keep dry. That's the one I think we would use. It's no trouble, and many thanks. Until next time, Andres. Oh, one more thing before you go. Did you see a short, surly-looking young man in a hat on your way up this morning? Surely you don't mean me. That can only be Martin Bauer. We're going to do the rapscallion. Wap. Sounding like Elmer Fudd here. And then we can lie. Let's do the wink. Ha! No, he was shorter than you by 2 hands at least. That would be Martin. Oh, I'm not trying to click on. I know who Martin is. Might have gone with sullen or whiny, but yes, that's him. He ran past me in the meadow, and I was walking up the hill. He's in quite a hurry. Oh, we can say that, and it doesn't do anything. We still just click this. Okay. That would explain my lord's missing rings. Oh, he did steal from him. You believe he stole from you? Not from me? No, from my lord. 1 gold, 1 silver, and a handful of gluten? Gluten. Yeah, tell me what gluten is. Is that currency? Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire, though different standards exist for the gulden. Oh, it must be spelt wrong. Golden. In different regions, it is generally equivalent to the Florentine florin. Did I just read it wrong? Oh, no, it was spelt wrong. Okay. In a book the Baron was planning to give to the Abbey. Oh, a book! That's that book on the history of the town. That's the one we wanted, right? A book? Historia Tassae? Tassae? I believe so, yes. Went to pack the Baron's things, and they were missing. The boy is a known thief. It wouldn't surprise me if he was responsible for the missing rings. That would explain it then. Regrettably, he had ample opportunity for his theft. Now, the book missing Doesn't sound like Martin. Is Martin a red herring? Or is Martin actually a thief but didn't take the book? The book was probably taken by the abbot or the prior. Probably the prior, since we know he's already in the occult and he wanted the history of this town. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's going to wait until another episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.